This is a video on the mechanics of the Immortal Syndicate and how to manipulate those mechanics to get the results that you want. To sum up for those that are in a hurry and don't have a lot of time for all the details, is that trust is bad, rivalry is good, neutral is okay but kind of dangerous. It's better to have a lot of trust than no connections, but it's best to have a lot of rivalries. The reason for this is that the options that you get when you defeat a Syndicate encounter depend on the number of defeated members remaining on the ground and the current relationship that they have to each other. If there are 3 or 4 members on the ground, you will be offered the option to rank any one of them up, regardless of any connection that they have to anyone else. However, if there are only 2 members left on the ground, you will not be offered the option to execute one of them for the rank up if they are trusted. Instead, you will be offered one of the Betrayal options, some of which can be decent, but much of the time they will simply offer to remove the other member, which is very useless if you've already got the members that you want. A single member remaining has a number of different options that they will offer, one of which is to recruit an unemployed member that isn't currently present to the division and give him a rank. This option also is not available if they are trusted. This means that if your goal is ranking up members, you want to avoid trust as much as you can, or preferably turn it into rivalries quickly. Syndicates full of trust will only offer rank ups to 3 or 4 member encounters, effectively wasting over half of your chances for a rank up. The Syndicate division you encounter in every zone is completely random, with research being the rare one of the 4. They do, however, have some quirks that allow you to manipulate them to some degree. The division spawns with 1 random member present, and it can't be the leader. If there is only 1 member in the division, he will show up 100% of the time. This can be handy if you really want to rank up a specific member in the division. Since he's guaranteed to be there, any reinforcements means that he can be ranked up. If the division has no members, it will automatically pick up an unemployed member and give it 1 rank for free. This can be useful for forcing a member into a division by constantly imprisoning the one that gets picked until the right one gets in. A division will not spawn if it has full intel and the safe house is ready to be raided. This means that you can choose to ignore a ready safe house to block that division from spawning for 3 turns, at which point the intelligence will degrade to 90% again. A division will also not spawn if it has no available members and can't pick one up. And since a division will only pick up a member for free if it is empty, an imprisoned rank 2 or 3 member will block the division from spawning while he's being interrogated. This can be used to regularly block out a division for 5 turns by imprisoning a rank 2 member while the division is at the 90% mark. Since the research and intervention divisions are so much more profitable than the others, it seems like the logical decision to block out transportation and fortification as much as you can. When a member is attacked below a certain amount of health, he has a chance to summon help from other available members. Unemployed members are always available to reinforce, regardless of their relationship status, and seem to have a very high chance to do so. Members of the same division will also reinforce without any sort of connections between them. Trust and rivalry will allow members to show up across divisions. Leaders without connections will never show up, and it sucks. Make sure you don't have any members with no connections, as getting them out of their leadership positions or ranking them up will be a pain. The number of members that show up seems to be very random. Streaks of 1, 2, or 3 are very common, but sometimes you will get a 4-man team. This is very rare, and it seems it requires rivalries to happen. I currently only see this in high-tier maps. I think that I think that about does it for what I understand about the Syndicate. Please let me know if I got something wrong, and if you have had any different experiences, or I need to clarify something better. Other than that, just remember that you can click on stacked members by moving a screen away until they disappear from your minimap. Coming back and pressing escape before hovering over them. With the menu open, hover over, and then close the menu while still hovering over, then click. This lets you access the bottom member if you don't screw it up like me. Also, I don't recommend opening safe houses in your hideout. Crashes will make the safe house unreachable, and I lost 5x worth of loot before deciding on only opening them in zones. And it hasn't happened since. I don't know if that's a coincidence, but yeah. Thanks for watching.